Welcome to Coffee Chat. Probably the last Coffee Chat of 2017. Happy New Year, heroes. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready for a great weekend. I know you guys on the East Coast and the Midwest are having some terrible cold weather, and I've been hopefully not making everybody mad about all the weather we're having here in SoCal. It's supposed to be 78 today. It's supposed to be really nice. But it's supposed to be getting colder. So hope you guys are ready. Sorry, got my Diet Rockstar today. Coffeeed out already. So like I said, it's our last coffee chat of 2017. We've come a long way in a year. We started this in June 2016. So 2017 was a great year for Backyard BBQ Heroes. Looking forward to 2018. Got some cool stuff that Chris and Brian and my mom have been working on for this coming year. Got some exciting things going to happen. So it's going to be great. So cheers. Here's to 2018. Here's to a great year in 2017. But better things to come in 2018. So again, I'm messing with this thing here. I see one person's joined us. Sometimes I have issues with the comments on here, so let me know, somebody, when you sign on. It's not telling me who's here. You just see one person's here. There's three now. Click a comment, say good morning or hello, just so I know my comments are working when you get a chance. As I said, cool things going to happen next year. This coming year, got some cool things planned. Some very cool people will join us if we get these issues worked out with the chats and adding people to the discussion. So let me see. I'm messing with this to see if I get. Okay, there's Billy Rowe. Good morning. Johnny B's here. Good morning. My neighbor from around the corner, Chaz, is here. Good morning. How's things going, Chaz? Hope things are well with you. I do check in with you from time to time. So, hope everybody's doing well. 2018's about to start. So, as I said, lots of cool things Chris and I are planning. Got some cool stuff going on in the works, and we'll be talking more about that very soon. But hope you guys are enjoying the page. I still get messages all the time from people who enjoy the page and enjoy what we do. And as I said before, our job is to inspire you to get out and try something different, try something new, and know that you have people in your corner to help you with these things that you try. And so that's our mission. To help inspire you to create new things. Billy says his schedule's getting better, so he's looking forward to participating in more Backyard Barbecue Hero challenges. Absolutely, and we got some good ones that are going to happen. So 2018 is going to be great. We have great sponsors, and the sponsors have stuck with us, so thank you to them. And who knows, what's to come. Maybe more new sponsors and some cooler stuff happening. So, got a lot going on. So, other than that, we have 2018 that's going to hit us on Monday. What are you guys planning for the weekend? What are you throwing down on the grill? What do you need help with from the fellow heroes? I've been up since 5 this morning looking at YouTube videos about making my own sausage. So anybody that has tips, that any of you guys that do that, any of the heroes that make their own sausage and smoke their own sausage and whatnot, grind their own meats, feel free to send me any kind of tips that you think I would need. I'm kind of looking at doing maybe some beef sausage or some pork sausage with jalapeno, a little bit of spice to it, just some different flavors to mess with. I'll be headed to Costco today to see what I can find, and I usually don't have trouble finding anything at Costco. So Prime rib and lobster. That sounds good. I had lobster a couple of weeks ago that was very good. Um, there's Chris. Okay, I was looking to see if Chris was here yet. Chris, I'm not seeing any uh, of the links to add people to the conversation. So, sometimes when I sign on, I get those, and sometimes I don't. But we're looking to add people to our conversation so you guys can. Actually, next week we're thinking about doing adding Robert Vanderright to the coffee chat in the morning from Smoke Me Silly Barbecue competition team. So you guys can ask one of the seasoned veterans and the pros, one of the best in the nation. Ask him all your questions. But we're trying to get this the link to work. So I know Chris and I'll be working on that. So okay, so Chris, what do I need to talk about? I'm sorry, I'm squinting. I have one contact in, and I'm trying to read comments and at the same time as I'm talking here. So the comments start and then they stop. So I don't. I see lots of comment by Chaz, but a lot of times when I have to swipe it and restart it, and see, then they go. There's Cully. Cully, good morning. Happy New Year to you. Henry Ruiz. Oh, that's right. Henry's in Texas, so getting some of that Texas barbecue, I'm sure. I love Texas, man. I go visit my parents. They have a timeshare in Canyon Lake, Texas, so I've flown out there, and that's where I met Lad Pepper from Old 300 Barbecue. And that's who I'm going to contact today is Lad Pepper, because Lad Pepper does his own sausage at Old 300 Barbecue in Texas. He's in Blanco, Texas, Henry. If you're anywhere near that, go in and say hi to Lad for me. He does his own. He does a jalapeno smoked sausage that is amazing. It just blew me away. So, and I've been fascinated with doing my own sausage ever since. So, very cool. So if you're out that way, Henry, I don't know what part of Texas you're in, but if you're out near Blanco, Texas, go hit up Lad Pepper and check out Old 300. It's good stuff. In my opinion, some of the best barbecue is in Texas. I love Texas barbecue. I love Kansas City barbecue. I just love barbecue. So the different flavors, and that's what I've always thought was really cool about this page is we have so many people from all over the United States that we get to learn about each area and how their barbecue differs. Like, Georgia barbecue has a lot of peach that they infuse in sweetness and stuff like that. Memphis barbecues has their own flavor of vinegar-based sauce and stuff like that. So and I love all of it. But I don't think Texas barbecue I'm very fond of. So I love the mesquite smoky flavor from Texas. But see, again, the comments stop. So we do need to vote for the next challenge. There's Brian Disney. What's up, Brian? Dave Van de Capelle says, nothing, we just moved, and I left my barbecue and smoker at the old house. It's still available to me. As to making your own sausage, a grinder and stuffer are good to have. I have them. So I don't, the Ethernet is your best friend. Absolutely. So thank you. Henry just left Dallas-Fort Worth, McKinney, Texas on Wednesday, and he's headed down to Houston and then maybe Louisiana for a day. Oh, cool. Man, you're just taking the whole southern trip. That's awesome. Yes, Chaz, it's a beautiful day. Outstanding. It's been a great week, absolutely. So I know Brian's back there in the snow. He's going to be doing some smoking in the snow. So, and that just blows my mind. Man, that's a true professional. Somebody that will brave that cold snow and go out there and smoke some meat. I would too if I had to, but I'd be the biggest baby about it, I'm sure. It gets down below 40 degrees here and I'm like a little sissy. So we have a lot of respect for what you guys do back east, because it's something we're not accustomed to. So You guys saw I broke out my Masterbuilt last week and did that corned beef brisket. I put a pastrami rub on it. It was amazing. So I do think I'll be doing a couple more pastramis this week because they're small. The one I did was actually a point cut, but I'm looking for a flat corned beef, and I will leach some of that salt out of it because it's way too salty. Dave says he's Canadian and the best barbecues found is in eastern North Carolina. I believe that. Lander Martin's here. Good morning. Nick Heckert is here. He's plans on smoking and reverse searing some cowboy ribeye. Oof. Yes, sir. At Stater Brothers, $5.99 a pound. Ribeyes are in abundance at Stater's, man. They're Stater's has good meat. You know, I deliver beer to Stater Brothers, and I've gotten to know a lot of the meat cutters and stuff. And Stater's has really good meat. So yeah, and they do have good sales too. You know, tri-tips last week were $3.99 a pound. So Costco has great meat too. You know, Costco always has prime or choice. So you know, you can pay a little bit more, but you get really good meat. I like to go to Costco just to see what they have and the different kinds of meat, and then I start thinking about what I can do with them. And good morning, Lander Martin. Lander Martin's here. He's our video professional. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Costco and probably try to find something to play around with this week. But I will be getting a couple of those corned beef briskets again. They were a big hit. Lil really liked it. So I'm gonna. And what I do is I soak those in a cold water in a Tupperware container, and I keep it in the fridge, and I change that water 3 or 4 times probably. Because they are so brined with salt. You know, they're full of salt. I did it one time. I soaked it just for an hour or two and rinsed it really good. I thought I got the salt out. I mean, it was so salty we couldn't eat it. And I like salt, but it was overly salted. So Dave says it's Dave Van de Capelle. I like that, man. That's a cool name. He says below 40 degrees. It is 22 degrees where he's at. And where are you exactly, Dave? Jeff Allen's here. Good morning, buddy. Jeff Allen's our KCBS master judge. He's my go-to expert on everything that has to do with competition. Richard Bremser's here. Richard, where are you? You were in Canada? Was it Washington? Thomas Huggins here. Good morning. So, Richard, you were in Canada, no? And what part is Dave in? What part? You're in Canada. What part? Dave, thanks for joining us too, by the way. So, welcome to the group. We love having new members here, and like I said, for those new members that are with us that don't know what we're all about positivity. We're all about coaching each other to be the very best barbecue people we can be. We don't allow negative comments, and you'll see that within this group. People become more and more accustomed to asking questions and learning. You know, if they want to know an answer to a question, they ask the group. The group responds with nothing but positivity. So, very proud of this group. You know, we've talked about it on the page about how proud we are, and it's really cool to want to learn something and ask a question and get nothing but positive answers and encouragement. So, cheers to you guys. Cheers to the heroes for making this group what it is. So, very, very proud of this. As you can see, I got my Backyard Barbecue Hero shirt. So, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm getting a glare on my phone. So, Dave's in Brantford, Ontario. That's awesome. And I know you're cold there. And Nick says, ever hear of the Beef Palace in Huntington Beach, California? Best place ever. I go there for their prime dry aged ribeyes. Amazing. I will check it out because it's about an hour drive for me to get there. So, and I'm next time I'm in Huntington Beach, I will check it out. Thanks for that, Nick. I need to check that out. You had me with prime dry aged. Um, Michael Huggins says it's all love and barbecue here. Absolutely. Uh, Johnny V's building a shelf in the garage for all the Christmas stuff. I got you. I'll be taking my lights down this weekend also. Happy New Year, Johnny. Um, I'm really taking it easy this year on New Year's. I'm staying home. Don't want to be dealing with what's going to be going on. So and I hope everybody stays safe and go out and have a good time, but plan a ride. Plan a safe ride home because we want you around for 2018 to see what this page is going to have. And there's going to be a lot going on. So go out and have fun, but please plan and have a designated driver. Do not drink and drive. I know Tipsy Tow. You can call Tipsy Tow. They'll tow you home. As a last resort, take a taxi, do whatever. It's we need to really cut down on this drunk driving because it's bad. So a lot of innocent people getting hurt and killed because of it. So that's it. I'm done preaching about the not drinking and driving. You guys know I'm all about that. So, but other than that, I'm gonna go to Costco and pick up something to mess around with. I did get the meat grinder and I absolutely love it. You guys saw that meatloaf I did last week. I trimmed the filet mignon roast because I wanted to get it even in a round shape for the beef Wellington. So I had a lot of cut pieces that I did not waste. I put it in the meatloaf. I bought some steaks that were manager special. They were getting ready to go bad. They only had a couple days left on them, so I brought those home, cut them up, and made some ground meat with it. It was like $2 a steak. So actually, I think it was actually cheaper than buying just regular ground beef. Nick, I'll check that out, man. I love butcher shops like that. I like the old school butcher shops. Dave says, a little bit off topic here. It is Canada's 150th birthday and New Year's Eve party at the nation's capital has been canceled. Why? Why did they cancel it? Is it terrorist threats or? Interesting. I didn't know that. 150 years. Huh. Is it because of the cold it got canceled? Thank you, Nick. Happy New Year to you. Absolutely, Henry. There's a lot of people giving free rides. But just get it in your head before you drink that you will not drink and drive. Plan ahead and be with us in 2018. So, interesting. I'm just curious. Happy New Year to you, Richard. Too cold. Dave says it's too cold in Canada. Yeah, I can see that. They said this is supposed to be the cold. Everybody watches Times Square on TV on New Year's Eve. 3-hour time difference from us, to them. So Lil was telling me that it's supposed to be the coldest in Times Square this New Year's Eve that it has been since the 1960s. So that's a shame, and there's going to be a lot of cold people out there, but crazy, interesting. Here comes this guy. Look at this guy. Ivan says, what's up? So, yeah, we're gonna stay home. Probably mess around with the barbecue and put something on the smoker New Year's Eve. So we'll have it for New Year's Day. Watch some football. Taking it easy, staying home, staying out of the hustle and bustle and all the, after Christmas last week and so much going on, I've been running my butt off. So we're going to stay home and just relax and eat some good barbecue. And
Are you going to make tri-tip?
I don't know. I don't know. He wants to know if I'm making tri-tip. We'll figure something out. But, I just can't figure out why these comments, they start and then they stop. Absolutely, Brian, I told them we have some new plans. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but big things coming for this page next couple of years, or this next year. You guys will absolutely love it. Oh, sweet. I will. Dave, I will send it to you. Dave says for me to instant message him an email address, and he will send me a Kibalsa calculator. What is that? I'm very interested in that. What is that? A Kibalsa calculator. Oh, is that? Yeah, I'll have to look that up, man. I don't know what that is. But that's why we have this page, so we can learn. Michael Huggins says that's right. Never stops a hero from grilling. But Dave, you have my curiosity, man. I will send you my email. I'll give it to you now. It's Robio, ROBIO, at hotmail.com. No, I'm sorry. ROBIO 1441 at hotmail.com is my email address. ROBIO. That's Robio's been my nickname for a long time, so Robio 1441 at hotmail.com. And I'll be interested to see what that is. I don't know what I would imagine something to do with sausage, correct? A Kibalsa calculator. Very cool. I've been researching YouTube videos about sausage and how to make sausage, and the different spices that you put in to make it taste this way. And one thing I thought was cool was this guy I was watching. He made his mix. He ran it through on a coarse grind, and then he added his spices and his paprika and different stuff that he wanted to add to it. And then he ran it through a smaller grind plate to make it even finer. And before he put it in the sausage casings, he actually took a small piece and cooked it, and then tasted it, because he said once it goes in the casing, you can't change your rub or your spices that you input. So I thought that's a good idea, He said make sure it's right before you put it in the casing. So I thought that was really cool. And that's why I watch these things. I watch to learn. Kielbasa. Dave says it's a calculator he made from an Excel program. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I would love to see that. Please send that to me. So, very cool. I'm learning so much, and if it wasn't for this page, I wouldn't be able to learn. Who would have never thought there was a calculator for that? I think that's awesome. So, I haven't got a new jacket, man. That's tight. I like it.
Eli has a minion one.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. But it has a hoodie.
Cool. It's a vest, man. You look like a truck driver, dude. So, very cool, Dave. Thank you for that, man. That's why I designed this page, so we can learn. I learned so much, I always say I'm not an expert, but I'm willing to become one with the help of my heroes. So, very, very cool.
You are already an expert.
No, I wish, but I still learn. I don't think anybody ever gets to the point where they're done learning everything there is to learn. So, a little bit at a time. That's what we do. We help each other out. We learn different things. I've learned and tried different things that would have never even thought of if it weren't for this page. So this page is great, and I absolutely love it. I like that too. That's my backyard barbecue hero table. Lots of cool stuff, man. I mean, 2017 was a great year for our page. Our page absolutely took off, From when I started it and added 20 or 30 people from work, this page absolutely exploded, and it just gets better and better and better. Steve Gerard says that's the way I've seen it done too. Coarse grind, season, fine grind, taste test, adjust, and then stuff. Absolutely. And I got the casings for Christmas. I got the edible casings. So now it's just what I can put in it. So Steve says he wants it also. Dave, you just created a monster with that. Brian Disney also wants it. So is it maybe you can Dave, maybe you can contact Chris Scott and we can add that to our webpage. Chris is my expert as far as stuff like that. I don't know if you can put it on a PDF file and we can put it on the backyardbbqhero.com. If you could do something like that, Chris, maybe you could contact Dave also, and that'd be cool. That's some info that anybody on Backyard Barbecue Heroes will have access to. So that's very, very cool. And that's what we want to do. We want to build that web page with useful information that anybody can access at any time. So very cool, Dave. Thank you so much for that. And stay warm up there in Canada, man. I love Canada. I've been to Vancouver. I've been to Windsor. When I was playing ball, we were playing ball in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and we actually went to Windsor, Canada, over there. It's beautiful, awesome city. Been to Vancouver when I went on a cruise. So Canada's great, but it is cold. I know. I'm not a cold guy. I mean, you can tell. I'm sitting here in shorts and chanclas. So very cool, man. I absolutely am excited about that calculator. Chris says he can do that. He'll send it. 3 computers, 2 with 3 OS. It will come. Share it all you want. That's cool. Thank you, Dave. Chris, I don't know what all that means, but I know Chris does. So Chris will be all over that. Chris knows those computer programs, man. He's my expert. So very cool. Again, I do want to thank the people that have helped me get this page to where it is today in 2017. Chris Scott, Brian Disney, my mom, Mary Bauer, our great sponsors, ThermoPro from itronicsmall.com, BBQ Guru, Barbecue Guru, Suckle Busters, especially Suckle Busters, always comes through with us. Great rubs and sauces. Everything I've had from Suckle Busters is awesome. Dan Arnold, thank you so much for all you've done for us. Bob Trudnick from Barbecue Guru, outstanding people have taken us under their wing and made us great. So cheers, Happy New Year to all of our sponsors, all of my heroes. So yes, I just wanted to say thanks to Chris and Brian and my mom. Lander, I did not go to the Windsor Ballet, I'm sorry to say. Steve Gerard says it's minus 16 degrees here in Wisconsin. And let me guess, Steve, you are a Green Bay fan. You're a Packer fan, I could tell, right? Do they still wear those cheesehead hats? I think they do, don't they? Those are cool. Since I was a kid, I always wanted one of those. I'm not a Green Bay fan, but those hats are cool. So, but I am a cheese fan. I love cheese. But yeah, you know what? We have great people on this page. We do a lot of joking, a lot of kidding, but Don Benton is our humor expert, man. Don Benton is some of the stuff that he comes up with is crazy, and he sends me instant messages all the time of the things that he comes up with, and sometimes it just makes my day. Don is a one of a kind. So Don Benton, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we have a lot of cool things happening this coming year. We had a great year this year. This year was outstanding. When I started this page, I could never imagine that this page would grow like this, and then to have 3,000 people on your page and still keep the page positive, So Steve says he's not really a football guy, to be honest. Yes, they still wear cheese heads. That's awesome. That's cool. Dave did post a link for the forum. I know Chris will check that out. Dave, thank you for that. Rod Mina's here from Oklahoma. Happy New Year, brother. What's the weather like, Rod, in Oklahoma? I know my mom says it's cold. She said she's been running her heater and her wood stove, her wood fireplace stove. We don't even have a fireplace in my house. A brand new house and it doesn't have a fireplace. So that's crazy. I think it's cool. We went down to the beach, San Clemente, in the summertime, and all the houses, none of them have air conditioners. It's like you don't need it. It's cool down there.
I want to go again also.
Yeah, me too.
The houses are expensive.
So yes, very cool stuff, man. I hope you guys have a great. Hey, there's Demire York. What's up, man? Happy New Year, heroes, from Demire York. Happy New Year, Demire. Demire's another one, man. He's Mr. Positivity, man. He anything you comment or anything you post, he's gonna comment on it. So and we're very happy with that. We love that. So love to see the posts. I love to see what you guys are cooking this weekend. The Christmas posts were awesome. Everybody was doing prime rib roasts, and that was the only thing I did. The beef Wellington. The beef Wellington came out great. The meatloaf was great. What else did I cook, Ivan?
Brisket.
Oh, I did the corned beef brisket. That's right. That was really good. I'm gonna do a couple more of those, I think, this weekend. They're not really cheap yet, but I think they were like $16 for that point cut that I had. It was a small one, but we'll go to Costco and see what's going on there, something like that. And just like I said, it's gonna be a relaxing weekend. We're gonna take it easy this weekend, but the girls will be going for sure. Rod says it's 24 degrees there. Yeah, so Happy New Year to all of you. Have a safe New Year. Look forward to things that are going to happen in 2018, and I promise you they're going to be great. Lots of things happening. So have a great New Year. Let's say goodbye to 2017, but let's welcome 2018. And I wish you all a prosperous and healthy 2018. Stay with us. Thank you for being part of this. This is awesome. And you guys are my heroes. That's the bottom line. So thank you so much for remaining with us and sticking by us and making us the most positive group on Facebook. So I hope you guys have a great New Year's. Have a safe one, and post those pics of what you're doing. So because I need some inspiration. All right. You guys have a good one. Thank you.